Freedom. Numbers 9. So in Numbers 9, they're talking about the second Passover, and they're trying to make a day that's going to be done. And it's done the 14th day on the first month. And after that, if you, for whatever reason, you can't do the 14th day of the first month because you're away too far from home, or you're been there, of course, if you've been, if something happens and you're no longer, you have defiled yourself, you can't do it on those days, on that day, the 14th day of the first month. The next day that's given that you can make up for is the 14th day of the second month. And what I love about the Lord is that as people, we give you one chance and then you mess up. We may never give you another chance. But God is like, something might have happened. Some issues might have happened in your life. Maybe you couldn't make it. Maybe something outside of your own ability happened. So you do want it to be there, but you couldn't. And God gives us the 14th day of the second month to do the Passover if you missed the first one. Now, the other thing that happens in Numbers 9, he talks about the cloud and the fire. During the day, there's a cloud that's over the children of Israel, and it floats over them and stops and it guides them. During the night, it's by fire. The cloud looks like fire. It's like fire, and it's above them to say stay here or to move on. And what I want to, and when I say stay here, I'm talking about they stay there for 2 days, a month, a year, whatever long it takes for the Lord to say now is the time to move. They moved only as the cloud or the fire moved at night, and the cloud moved in the day. Now, what are we doing? If we looked above our spiritual heads, what would we see? Would we see a cloud saying you're where you're supposed to be? Or would we see that there's sky and there's no cloud because God is saying, I'm moving. And we've become complacent and we don't want to move. God is moving, or he's telling you to be still. And to be complacent doesn't mean that you've stopped your life. It just means that you're at a hold point until you move to the next level or next place that God wants you to be in. Is there a cloud over your head? Is the fire of the Lord over your head? So you know that you're in the place you're supposed to be in. You got to take a check, because sometimes we think we're supposed to be moving and we shouldn't, and we walk off a cliff because we're not looking. We're just doing what we naturally do. But are we supposed to go forward, or should we be holding our spot? Look over your head. Make sure God is with you. Well, that's my time. Stay free.